Hello everyone. Today we are discussing the task of DBMS. Then what is the task of database management system? As you saw in previous video, we discussed the all basic terms of database management system. In this is your uh, first module, second video lecture. DBMS, database management system. What is the task of DBMS? So before that, in previous video we saw DBMS is one of the software. In this, we are using the different softwares. Using this software, we store how we store the information in database. If you want to access the information from that database, so how to access? If you want to delete any database, if you want any changes in that database, means update, if you want to update your database, this is called as a task of DBMS. So we'll see. First one is adding means storing the data in database. Adding or storing, entering a new data in a database is called as a storing the information in the database. Then accessing data means stored is used to access, means whatever data earlier whatever data you have stored in database, if you want to access, if you want that data, means if you want to retrieve that data, so we can access that data from the database. Then deleting means remove the unwanted details. So if you saved the duplicates data, if you want to delete some data, whatever data you have saved, if you want to delete, you can delete that data from the database. Then changing means updating the details, means if you want to update the any person's information, so using this DBMS software, so we can update the database. See here, these are the task of the DBMS, means how to add the new data in that, how to access. If you want to access, if you then you can access the information from the database. If you want to delete, you can delete. If you want to changes, means if you want to update your database, you can update your database. So this all work will manage the DBMS software. Using any software, we can store the information in the database. Then characteristics of database management system. See here, this is very important question, because this question they asked in previous year's question paper so many times. So see, self describing nature of a database system: data security, data sharing, data independence, data recovery, data concurrence, data integrity, support of multiple views of data, then support ACID properties. These are the characteristics of database management system. We'll see one by one here. See here, first one is data describing nature of a database system. Means the database system contains not only the database itself, but also a complete definition or description of the database structure and constraints. This definition is stored in the DBMS catalog. The information stored in a catalog is called as a metadata. Database system, it not only the database itself, means it is a complete definition or description. Means for example, see, student database. In database, we can store the all the information about that student. In one database, we can get the particular person's information in one database. So all type of data is stored in that. So this is called as a self describing nature of database system. Then data security. Data security is here. If you stored the number of data in a database, we need a security for that. So everybody wants the security for their data. It refers to the collective measures used to protect and secure data. If you want to secure data, we should use the security tools for secure our data. So antivirus and firewall, these are the security tools we will use to secure our data. Then next one is data integrity. It refers to accuracy and consistency of data stored in database. Means see, whatever data you have stored, that should be accurate. Means you should store the accurate data in database, and we need a consistency of data stored in the database. That is called as a data integrity. The next one is data sharing. Means if whatever data you have stored in database, if you want to share that share some information in that with any other else, so we can share. The data can be shared amongst several users at a time. Means if you want to share the data at a time with the multiple users, means number of users, several users means number of users, you can share the data. Then data independence. What you mean by data independence? The data can be changed over time to satisfy the requirements of the user. Means what are the requirements of the user? Using that using that we can modify the data. Means we can change the changes, do the changes in that database. It's known as the data independence. Means what are the requirements of the user? See, according to the requirements of the user, according to that we can change the, means we can modify the data in database. Then next one is data recovery. What do you mean by data recovery? See here, it is a process of restoring data that has been lost, accidentally deleted, or corrupted. See here, if you store the lot of data, number of data, so we need a recovery for that. See here, suddenly whatever data you have stored, if suddenly that data is lost accidentally, means if you deleted, or some whatever data you have stored, it is corrupted, or whatever data you stored in your computer or in your device, if your device is damaged or anything else, means suddenly accidentally your data is lost, so we need a recovery for that. Means you can recover your data. So we need so take a backup of your data, and we want the recovery to restore the data, whatever data is corrupted. Then data concurrence. Then data concurrence means what? Multiple users should be able to access the same database. Means number of multiple users means number of users should be able to access the, means retrieve the same type of data. If the users wants the same type of data they want to access, so they can access the same type of data, is called as a data concurrence. Then support of multiple views of data. Means DBMS should support to uh, the views, number of users can view the multiple data at a time. A database has many users, each of whom may require a different views of perspective of the data. Means everybody should not want to see the same type of data. If they want to see the different type of data, so multiple views of data means number of people can view the multiple type of data. It will this software will support to multiple views of data. Then database should also support ACID properties. ACID properties means what is the meaning of acids here? Acid means accuracy, completeness, isolation, and durability property. While performing any transactions like inserting, updating, and deleting database, make sure that the real purpose of the data is not lost. Means when you is inserting some data, or if you want, if you are doing some changes, if you are deleting some database, uh, it must it must not lost your data. So it should be able to store all kinds of data that exist in the real world. Means any kind of data you can store in the database. Then advantages of database management system. The advantages of database management system we'll discuss in next class.